Social Security Expansion and Reform. A new bill has been reintroduced to eliminate federal taxes on Social Security. This bill is really important, but also take a look at this. Thousands of children removed from Social Security. What's the reason these children have been removed from Social Security? I'll give you that answer. Also, when it comes to Social Security 2100 Act, Representative John Larson seems like he's in Congress all the time pushing again for Social Security expansion and increased benefits for all Social Security recipients.
That's 176,794 people in your district who make these contributions. This is not an entitlement. This is benefits that they've earned. And the only body that can address this is the United States Congress. It's long overdue for us to take this up on behalf of our constituents. If there's a better idea or you think that further study is what's needed, well, put it on the floor.
I'll play you the full video clip of what he says and give you some other important updates as well. Before I dive into the main content, if you appreciate these Social Security updates, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Social Security updates. So, bill to eliminate federal taxes on Social Security reintroduced, as many Social Security bills do. They don't have any votes on them, and so basically they get reintroduced. So what's going on here is Representative Angie Craig has reintroduced legislation that would eliminate federal taxes on Social Security benefits for seniors. The bill would extend full benefits for 2 decades and reduce federal debt by a substantial amount, according to analysis it's cited. So it makes no sense why there is even any taxes on Social Security to begin with, especially since it's being taxed to begin with. Anyways, this bill, like many other Social Security bills, is just collecting tax. Despite all the big promotion here, this bill is a win-win. It's a tax cut for seniors, a way to ensure Americans can depend on Social Security benefits they earned. Sounds all good, but unfortunately, like many of the bills, they're just not gaining any traction because they are not getting a vote in Congress. One of the people calling for votes in Congress is this guy, Representative John Larson, saying Social Security 2100 Act would revamp COLA, expand payroll tax. So Representative John Larson seems like he is in Congress. It seems like all the time, many videos are coming out where he's pushing for Social Security expansion and reform through his 2100 Act. He's asking for a vote to happen. When he's pressed, why isn't a vote happening? He's saying we need to contact our local representatives or in Congress and put pressure on them to hold a vote. Well, it's not going to happen unless the Speaker of the House allows a vote, which is Representative Mike Johnson. So we may not see that happen until a vote is cast. So when it comes to Social Security, where we stand, what's going on, take a look at what Representative John Larson has to say, and then we'll go over this article right here, how thousands of children are being removed from Social Security. So first, take a look at Representative John Larson.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise this morning to draw attention to the nation's #1 anti-poverty program for the elderly and the nation's #1 anti-poverty program for our children. It's something that everyone is familiar with. It's Social Security. And this Congress and previous Congresses have not done anything to enhance Social Security, Mr. Speaker, in more than 50 years. Richard Nixon was the President of the United States the last time Congress enhanced benefits for what now amount to 70 million Americans. Speaker Walberg, in your district alone, 176,794 Social Security recipients haven't received an enhancement in more than 50 years. This is also the nation's leading economic development program because in your district, $300 million comes into your district monthly. And where do those people spend that money? Right back in your district, at the local grocery store, at the pharmacy, at the gas station, to pay off their rent, etc. It's the nation's #1 anti-poverty program for a reason. Because of the genius of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who saw in a capitalistic system like ours, there needs to be a safety net and a balance. For more than 40% of all Americans on Social Security, it's the only pension benefit that they have. Temporary Speaker Miller was in the chair before. There's over 160,000 of her constituents. What Congress needs to do is vote. Now, my good friend Kevin Hearn says that you have a plan on the other side. It's to cut benefits. We see the president has laid out his proposal that he would like to cut Social Security benefits. Cutting benefits is not the way to save Social Security. The president and Democrats have a very specific plan to enhance benefits across the board and extend the solvency of Social Security so that all of our constituents can receive the benefits they richly deserve. 10,000 baby boomers a day become eligible for Social Security, which is not an entitlement. And with all the discussion about the debt and deficit, doesn't contribute a single penny to the debt or deficit. It is a paid-for program. The business community pays half and gets a full tax deduction for it, and individuals pay the other half. And how do they know? All they have to do is go to their pay stub and look at the words FICA. That stands for Federal Insurance Contribution. Whose contribution? Theirs. Speaker Walberg, that's 176,794 people in your district who make these contributions. This is not an entitlement. This is benefits that they've earned. And the only body that can address this is the United States Congress. It's long overdue for us to take this up on behalf of our constituents. If there's a better idea or you think that further study is what's needed, well, put it on the floor and let's have a vote on it. Let's demonstrate to the American people. Everybody professes how much they love and respect Social Security. Where's the plan? Where is the vote that people can say, yes, this is what my representative stands for. This is what we're going to receive. We don't need to cut benefits for Social Security. We need to enhance them. We need to make sure that WEP and GPO get repealed. We have to make sure that people are no longer paying income tax on their Social Security. We have to make sure that that happens now. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.
Chair. What are your thoughts on what Representative Larson had to say? Do you agree, disagree? Seems like most of Americans are on board with Representative Larson, but seems like representatives in Congress are not. They could just easily have a simple vote, see whether it passes or not, but we're not getting any votes yet for any Social Security bills. Thousands of children removed from Social Security. What is going on here? The number of Americans under 18 years of age who receive federal payments from the SSA dropped by about 6,800 in March, according to the latest supplemental SSI monthly data released. So there were about 982,000 recipients of federal payments under 18 years old, and the previous month's data showed that 989,000 under 18 received the benefits. So It's not immediately clear why there was a decrease. Newsweek, I guess, reached out to the SSA. No comment has been given. And so there's really not a clear answer. They're saying maybe that it could be some of them aged out to 18, but they're not really giving much of an answer here, saying that some are, blind or disability, but still no answer. Saying this: children younger than 18 are eligible if they have a medical condition or combination of conditions that meet Social Security's definition of disability. Their income and resources must fall within eligibility limits. The amount of the SSI payment differs from state to state because some states add to the SSI payment. So when it asks the question, why aren't they getting the money? No one really knows. Still waiting to hear an answer from Social Security. But that is all the news that I have for you today to hopefully brighten your day a bit. Here's my daughter Bella's tip of the day.
Oh, hi guys. Hi guys, this is Bella. This is the tip of the day. I want to tell you the one thing you should do. Remember when you were a kid, you always used your imagination in your mind. That's why it's called imagination. Imagining what you're thinking about. And remember that when you were a kid, you use your imagination for like anything, like movies. You watched movies, you imaginate yourself with it. You may sometimes when you're watching cool movies, use your imagination to do the same thing if you want.
Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see the latest on guaranteed income programs and how a $1,200 monthly check may become a reality according to Elon Musk, you're not going to want to miss this video over here, as a judge has just banned the blocking of guaranteed income programs, which is huge. So click that video now. I'll give you all the updates and I'll see you in that video. Take care. Be safe. Thank you for watching.